Hello, everybody. It's Beep Bop Boop,
Okay.
and we're gonna
Okay.
keep going with our stream.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings.
Secret for Hassan below. Aaron, I'm scared.
Gotcha.
Stupid.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings. These are facts, and facts don't
Looks
care
like the
about your
Lorax.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine getting mad at a platform? Being like, why do I have to watch this person? Oh, stupid sexy denims. Your life is so hard, bro. Your life is so difficult. Please link, of course, anytime. Anytime.
Okay,
So
so
continuing.
Promised not to do again
here we are again.
was to
I
hand
guess.
operational authority over to Benjamin Netanyahu, as other presidents have. We don't want any more of that. Why would we? And we're not going to like make Mark Levin or Ben Shapiro, who have almost no organic support in the media world, like no one really watches them. We're not going to hand control of our foreign policy over to people like that who don't know anything and who don't have America's interests at heart or even in mind.
Okay.
So
Hello.
breaking faith with
Hello,
those
friend.
people, those voters,
Say
the ones who
hello.
actually got Trump elected, and whose
Okay, you don't
coalition
wanna
promised a new
say
day in American politics. That's a big
okay.
deal. It's a
I mean, they literally ran on America first and then said, just kidding, Israel first.
betrayal on the level that I don't think people who aren't in those groups can understand. Like, this is heartbreaking. And by the way, a lot of those people really like Trump. They like his style. They think he's hilarious. He's brave. You know, he's just like they like him. And to see this is, it's so wounding. It hurts. I've got a bunch who work for
Signature
me. I'm related
Trump
to some.
dance.
You know, they're all Trump voters. And I talked to them in the last 24 hours. Boy, they're upset. They're not just mad, like, I hate Israel. That's not the impulse. They're definitely starting to hate Israel. Why wouldn't they? Our relationship with Israel is hurting us gravely. It's getting Americans killed. So they're mad, but it's more than mad. It's, I can't believe he did this to us. You know, I feel just so depressed about it.
Why would he do this to us? Why? Why would Trump do this to us? I can't believe the megalomaniac would act like a megalomaniac. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Dude, this 100-year-old diner still serves Coke the old-fashioned way. Amazing. Fucking amazing, dude. Why is the leopard giving me funny looks, guys? Why is the leopard looking at my face and licking it? Licking its lip as it looks at my face? Guys? Why is it trying to chew my face off? Guys, help? It's just trying to play, right, guys? Haha. The leopard is just joking, right? Right? Christ. I can't believe the billionaire pedophile has no scruples. Truly. Incredible stuff. Truly incredible stuff. I wanted to watch more of this stuff, but really quickly circling back for a moment. There is something sad about the fact that like every single right winger, I mean it's hilarious for people that are not right wingers, but every single right winger that's ever had any pull at all, whether they've been like initially centrist or that they've always been right wingers, at some point all of the motion that they garner and all the motion that they gather comes to a screech when you realize who their alliances are with and the fact that their alliances are just with the people that have the most power that can benefit them the most and they don't give a shit about you. So like Tim Pool literally lost all of his motion when he went from being the guy who's like, I always question the institutions. I always question the government. I always question the institutions and the government. No, we can trust everything Kash Patel is saying. Also, just so you guys know, Ukraine is the #1 enemy for the West. Like, what? Don't type he's bald. Stop. No wonder you fucking lost your audience overnight. This is so fucking pathetic. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. That tenant money hit too good. It just was, and he was already on the downhill trend, or like he was already on the downtrend prior to the tenant money, which is why he took the tenant money. But it's like, ooh, you just shot the rest of the credibility you just had. Fuck, dude. He's missing that Russian money so bad right now. Yes. Uh-huh. He's missing it so bad. What was I gonna say? Right.
Don't smoke.
The leopard eating your face was just doing dark humor and it's expressing its right to free speech, liberal? Oh, liberal.
Liberal.
La la la, human smuggling. Anyways.
Liberal.
We're just talking about Tim Pool. But you can look at this for every single conservative. They get like hardcore pushed by every single news network. So the Daily Wire got massive funding, and they got a massive push on Facebook. Where like that's why if any of you have parents that use Facebook, God forbid, and they were just constantly getting Daily Wire, just constantly getting Ben Shapiro, just constantly getting Change My Mind, it's because they were just buying all of the ad space. They were literally buying all of that ad space.
1 second.
To artificially inflate their numbers. And then once they had like credibility as like the world's best debater. I'm Ben Shapiro and I'm the best at debating literally anyone. Yes, I'm 100 pounds soaking wet. What about it? I don't care about your feelings, liberal. And yes, my wife does not have a wet ass P words. That would be medically unhealthy. I think she would know. She's a doctor. And it was just like, oh. It was like this, and it was like, oh. But it's like that for every single conservative, unless they can pivot like Candace Owens. Because Candace Owens, she realized that, like, that well was drying up. Candace Owens is kind of like a master at reinventing herself. I'm not even going to fucking lie. Because she kind of used to be a little bit wokey McWoke when it benefited her and when the bag was for her. She literally had
Much
to
better.
I'm blanking on the org for discrimination. I just don't remember. What it was. Was it the NAACP? I think that one was the one. I might be mistaken. I'm sure actually if I pull up her fucking Wikipedia it'll show up. Or was it the ACLU? I think it might be might have been the ACLU. Oh, hi, Ernie. Maybe not. I'm trying to find it. No, it was the NAACP. They helped her in a lawsuit where she claimed that she was racially harassed. Now she says she never had race issues growing up. This is the worst article that exists on Candace Owens, I'm not gonna lie. Not the worst thing she's done, but like the worst for her image, probably. If I was her PR agent and I had to deal with this, it'd be like, damn, that'd be brutal. That's rough. But luckily, no conservatives even give a shit about this existing. Candace Owens, not a racist country comment sets off Twitter firestorm. Back in articles from 2019. Candace Owens has drawn sharp criticism for proclaiming America is not a racist country during a conservative convention Friday after once winning a Connecticut lawsuit as a victim of racism. Oh. Owens' family received a $37,000 settlement from Stanford Board of Education after she accused a group of teenagers of leaving her threatening and racist messages while she was a high school student in 2007. Oh, no. Stop selling us our own oppression, said Candace Owens. Stop taking away our self-confidence by telling us that we can't because of racism, because of slavery. I've never been a slave in this country. Oh, my God. Anyways, moving on. Hill tweeted, so I guess when she sued and won a lawsuit after receiving racist threats, she must have been in some other country. Candace looks like what she would have been woke as hell. Too bad she's a psycho. Dude, no kidding. Oh my God. Worms Wrigley, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. What the hell? Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, subbies. Welcome, pantsful people. All hail the pants, chat. You are safe now. You no longer have to be cold. Okay. 6, 7 viewers. Shut up, dude. Don't type that in here, you fucking sick freak. Oh my god. Could you, Nerny, could you send it to a mod on Discord? Thanks. Okay, what was I?
The mullet rolls are gone, people.
You need help. You need help. You need help.
Days, it's day.
67 gift subs. What is wrong with you? Literally, see yourself out. See yourself out. What the hell is wrong with you? Guys, it's 2026. Whatever happened to 69? You know, back in my day, the funny number was 69. And suddenly I'm supposed to just get on board with 67? Back in my
Loaded.
day, the numbers were funny. They were funny sex numbers. And now it's just some stupid people just stopped having sex. Okay, well, that's actually fair. Actually, no, you're right. Sorry, my bad. That was an insensitive comment by me, and I apologize, and I'm listening, and I'm learning. I'm listening, and I'm learning. Okay, sorry. Anyways, all right-wing pundits fall off unless they can pivot, and Candace Owen pivoted to Charlie Kirk was a student of the X-Men School of Gifted Children, and he was also Aquaman, and he also could control time. But most importantly, what you have to understand about Charlie Kirk more than anything else, you guys know what I'm going to say? Do you guys know what I'm going to say? No, not that he carried. Everybody knows that he carried the flame. Oh, not that he leaned left in the end, you fuck. No. Just popped up perky, call me Kirky. No, no. None of those things. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus. Can't take you guys anywhere. Fucking Christ. No, the most important thing to recognize about Charlie Kirk is that he makes Meghan McCain really mad for having ever existed. I'm not sure how many of you guys saw.
Baby Charlie on my
Candace
Kirk.
Owens tweeting out. I mean, I almost found it. I almost have it. Oh my god, I have to show you guys this as well. I think it's just like...
I will carry the flame. I'll fight for the gospel.
Come on, Candace Owens. Load. Yes. Wait, where is it? Damn, this bitch be tweeting. Holy. Girl, put
Hello
down the
to
phone.
me. Hello, hello.
Here it is. Megan McQueen.
Why are you so aggressive, you little...
Wow. Megan
fucking
McCain
brat.
saying, "Stop
Grr.
sharing dead people's text messages, you absolute psychopaths." And then Candace Owens tweeting out this text message she has with Charlie Kirk. Megan McCain is a piece of shit.
Stop sharing dead people's text messages.
Dude, hell yeah. Any right-leaning person with intelligence knows Candace Owens is a nut job. Right-leaning person with intelligence. Those don't exist. Unless you're talking about the pedophile billionaires, in which case...
Jimmy, where'd you go? There you
sure,
are.
But, like I said, that's not so much intelligence, that's just like being evil. Being self-serving and evil. It is crazy that there is like a clip of Nick Fuentes literally saying that if we had like literacy tests and only literate people could vote, this country would go blue literally every single election cycle forever. Like, dude, when the right-wingers say that the right-wingers are stupid, it's just hang it up. Just like literally fucking hang it up. All right, sorry, going back to this.
Every war does this. It's the nature of war.
Wait, no, not this. Oh, I had it. I had the stamp and then I lost. That's great.
and operational authority over to Benjamin Netanyahu, as other presidents have. We don't want any more of that. Why would we?
Let's start at the beginning of the
Having been
segment.
on the receiving end of Trump's savage rhetoric from time to time, that is pretty low base for him. But it was an
Yes,
interesting
it
point
is.
about what constitutes MAGA, because of course there are many people with pretty short to mid-term memories who can remember Trump campaigning so vociferously to his MAGA base before the last election on saying, look, we're going to be America first. We're not going to go marching into Middle Eastern countries anymore. We're not going to wage foreign wars. We're not going to interfere in other countries. And we're going to fix the economy in the United States. We're going to get the cost of living prices down. We're going to end inflation. And it seems to me that it might be that President Trump has
Okay, here we
either
go.
forgotten what he said, or wants to try and reframe
I
what
feel like
MAGA really means. Because if
the
you're a MAGA
animal
voter,
start
you must be slightly
technology is
mystified.
pretty
You may not want to
slow,
admit it publicly 'cause you
and,
think it betrays Trump,
and Neolithic
but
is
you
just
must be
fucking brutal
mystified
when there's
that
guns.
within a
So we'll
year
just go
of
industrial.
winning back the White House, the guy
okay,
that campaigned on not going into the Middle East again, not waging foreign wars, focusing on America first and the U.S. economy, has now launched the
Go with
biggest
this
war
one.
in the Middle East in my lifetime that America has waged.
Randy
and that
Random,
has
my favorite
inevitably
person.
sparked the biggest economic meltdown we've seen as a consequence of a war, not least because, as you said, about the Strait of Hormuz and the damage that is inflicting, and the simultaneous attacks on the Gulf states and all the fallout from that. So it seems to me that he may want to come after you for not really understanding MAGA, but I'm not sure that many in the MAGA movement, if they're really honest, can be comfortable with what is happening here.
I mean, look, I've never claimed to be a genius because I'm not a genius. And so it's entirely possible there are motives I don't understand. I certainly tried to understand in many conversations with him, but maybe I didn't. I'll keep that possibility open. And as for what MAGA is, it's a slippery definition. I mean, I think George Orwell wrote a bunch of books about this, including Animal Farm. Definitions change. I remember someone pointing to a picture of 100% black people once and telling me that's diversity. I was thinking, looks like uniformity, actually. I mean, like, what do these words mean? I don't
Huh?
What the fuck?
know. I do know what America First means because it's a much more precise description, and it means you put America first in every decision that
Diversity is not even a difficult dude. Bruh.
you make as an American leader. And this, by that definition, falls far short. In fact, it is by definition not America First because the administration has already said we followed the lead of a foreign country.
It's time to
In doing this, we
change.
put their interest
The
first. And I think
change
most people, no matter
Straw man news. Yup.
how they
is
feel about
now.
Israel, whether they love it or hate it, or it doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with this.
You
specific
won't
country.
see
It's
it
to do with
until
any country
I
either leading
change.
us
It's
around,
time for
particularly to our
change.
destruction, and putting its interest
Everybody,
before
it's
ours.
change
Our leaders
time.
will never agree to that. Period.
Change
because
has
it's the
come.
opposite of America First. So
And
his,
now
whatever Trump said about me, I didn't take it personally. I suspect he doesn't really mean
it is
because I've always gotten along with him
finite
for 30 years.
or
I expect
infinite.
I always will.
There's always
But on
change.
this one specific question,
The
Yeah,
Tucker
that's
Carlson
right.
skit, did you see it on SNL? It was
The
so
pin
good.
is
Was it
fucking
actually
back.
good
America First.
The
we can say
pin
this was
is
not
back.
America First. This was at least America
Oh, you may
Second.
you may
though?
notice
I'm
a
always a
difference
little
in the
sus
pin.
about SNL. Some
So,
SNL ones are just
Who
not
knows? Maybe
funny
this
at
is the
all.
past.
Why are we
Maybe
egging?
before I got Veritas.
I'm also curious, why are we
the
egg
truth.
Dog? I don't mind being egg dog, but why are we egg dog?
But
You think it's
You will
obvious
never know,
that
will ya?
Israel understood, because they're not stupid, that the effect of this war would be to get the United
I'm
States
in a
out
different
of the Middle
place.
East, and unfortunately, I think that will be
different
the
time.
effect. And they want that.
I can
because
be in
why
two
would
places
you
at once, right?
dominant power in your region telling you
Yeah,
what to do and handing
two
you in, as the US
places
has
at
to
once.
Israel. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. We may not mean it, but we still hassle them over or used to hassle them over, say, the West Bank settlements. They want the U.S. out, and they're moving to India. Okay, that's their calculation.
What is with everyone Trump hating? Everyone Trump hating on saying he doesn't really mean it. Well, they have to understand, like, they have to balance people's genuine frustrations with his economic policy and his foreign policy and his domestic policy. But he still has to appeal to the fact that all these people have been completely tricked by Trump into thinking that he would actually ever be a good president. That's, especially for a second term. Jesus Christ. So I think for a lot of conservatives in this country, a lot of the Trumpers,
Fuck.
a lot of the trumpets in this
Okay.
country, they want to be told that Trump is still a good person and he's doing his best, but also your concerns are valid too, and that's
Change
like a
has
very
come,
difficult
ladies
needle
and
to
gentlemen.
thread. Because if you go full Dan Bongino, you just come off as like a scammer, a complete
Ladies
fucking
and
scammer,
gentlemen,
and you're like, no, Trump
ladies
is
and
the
gentlemen,
best. He would
MBs
never
all
betray
around,
us ever.
change has
And
come.
he's so good. Which is why historically their goal has been to like
Alright, I'm
point
gonna
the
have
finger
some
at somebody else
mercy
and
on
be like, no, no,
y'all
no, the person at fault
and
here
start in a
is
temperate
spin
forest.
fucking wheel. Elon Musk is the person at fault here. Yep. Trump has done nothing wrong. It's
There we
Elon Musk.
go.
Oh no, the person at fault here is Epstein. Yes, Trump is actually a white hat pedophile. Actually,
Gigantic
he's a
map.
pedophile for an amazing reason. And now they're kind of running out of people to blame, but they have to still
Go.
appeal to the fucking sunk cost voters that literally voted for Trump, and he said that he would do. Admittedly, the one
I
thing
have
he didn't say that he would
An
do was get us
ideology
into
I
a
made
forever
a
war in
while
Iran.
ago. It's called
I thought that was obviously
cult.
nonsense, and he would obviously get us in another forever war. Because he's a fucking warmongering con man. The guy's the biggest liar on the fucking planet. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure he lies more than he fucking breathes. So, like, of course he would lie about that if it was beneficial for him in the moment to go to war with Iran because he felt like it, or because Netanyahu is a video of him raping children or whatever.
But how is that good for me as an American? It's not. So America first. Yeah, this was not America first. Whatever it was.
Well, thank you, Worms. Thanks. Stay safe.
Well, what is very interesting is that I can't remember a war that once it started where American forces have been committed by an American president where there hasn't been majority support for that war in the United States in the polling. This is the first time where there isn't. There's a majority of a lack of support for it. Americans they're not buying this war. They don't want it, they don't really understand it, and they're very concerned about the consequences.
The only people who support this war are those born between 1946 and 1964 who watch a lot of Fox News. That's it. I'm not attacking them. By the way, they're Americans. They're my equals as Americans. I love a lot.
Like, you see how he has to appeal to Americans? And he has to appeal to the people who he wants to watch him, but he has to, like, gently nudge them in the right direction and be like, it's okay. Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. But you know, the country's just going to keep getting worse until we get out of these wars.
A lot of them. But their perspective on the U.S. and the world is very different from everyone else's. Very, very different. And so they're not the ones who got Donald Trump elected, actually. The people who got Donald Trump elected are the people who hadn't voted for Republicans before or even voted at all before. And they're like Joe
There we
Rogan
go.
listeners, or people who use nicotine pouches. They're
Hassan, question mark?
Hispanic voters. They're young black men. They're non-traditional Republican voters who voted for Trump because he promised not to keep doing the same thing. And one of the things he promised not to do again was to hand operational authority over to Benjamin Netanyahu, as other presidents have. We don't want any more of that. Why would we? And we're not going to, like, make Mark
I knew it was Hank Pecker all along. I knew it.
Levin.
I was vaping when he said that. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry for you, man. It's a tough life out there for vapors. I hate to say it, you can't even,
Absolute
this is
cinema.
my harshest take. My harshest, cruelest take. I don't think it's possible to look cool vaping.
Oh yeah? Look at this.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's like looking cool with like a MAGA hat. It's like, it's not possible.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
I just
I'm
looked
sorry.
cool. I can't smoke
You know? It's kind of like
cigarettes in
wearing
here,
a
so
seatbelt.
it's fucking stupid.
You're never gonna look cool wearing a seatbelt. But I'm gonna wear a seatbelt every time I get into a car. It's never gonna make me look cool. But like, some things are more important than looking cool.
Nah. I
You know what I
disagree.
mean? You don't look uncool with a seatbelt on. I don't know.